What's going on, guys? It's Flash with Trading with Flash. We are live. We're doing something a little different today. Never done before. Let me just pull up the other screen and see what's going on, so we can get the comments and we'll get straight into the video. Just give me a couple of seconds and we'll get this show on the road. I don't know where my mic is on. Yeah, we're on. Okay. That took a little longer than normal. So this is a little different what we're doing today. I've never done it before, so I'm really interested in your feedback, either live comments or put them in the comments after the video. This is a live review on the Iknk chat room. If you're wondering what Iknk is Cameron Foos's new brand. It's Iknk now, so let's review it as Iknk. But let me know in the comments below or live on chat if you rather these type of reviews kind of live. We'll get a sneak peek into the chat room and break down and show you what's going on, or do you rather more my high production reviews where there's multiple camera angles, more high production videos like that in terms of review? I'm going to try this. We'll try it out for the audience and see how we get on with it. Kind of excited. It's a live review. We're live, so we no editing cuts. So, like I said, guys, I am reviewing the Iknk course, which is the Cameron. Sorry, scratch that. See, there's an edit one. Scratch. Iknk chat room. Okay, so this is a chat room that the Iknk course, either if you buy the course it comes with, or you could, if you don't have the course, you just want to sign up to a chat room. This is what we're reviewing here, is the Iknk chat room. It is $99 lifetime access, which is huge, because before it was monthly or every 3 months or something like that. There was a charge on the chat room. I think it was monthly. And it was on a different kind of software, whatever they use. I think it was like Zoom. They had the chat room on Zoom, or someone else like that. They had the chat room on, and it was hard. It was confusing. The Iknk chat room now is on Discord. So if anyone doesn't know what Discord's basically a website. You have it on your phone, computer. It just makes chat rooms like way easier. All the chat rooms I'm in are all in Discord basis. So I'm glad that they did switch to Discord. It makes it a lot easier to kind of command around. But that was another cool thing, that they did switch to Discord. It is $99, as I said, lifetime access. So is it worth it? You're going to have to tell me. I know my opinion, but I'm not going to force my opinion on you. I want you to see for yourself. Is it worth it? As a one-off payment. Sweet thing is, you don't have to pay again. So it is, people might say $99 for chat room. I'm going to show you what's in it, the pros and the cons. Again, the decision's yours. If you're looking for a chat room, this could be the one. If you're not, well, it's a cool review because we're live. So, before I kind of go in and show you the chat room, I'm going to talk about it slightly. So, like I said, Iknk is related to Cameron Foos. Cameron Foos is the owner and operator of it. The chat is ran by, there's a guy called Big Mike. Sick. Absolutely sick trader. I'm not just saying it. It's like scary. When you see this guy trade, it's scary. It's a different level. It's kind of like a footballer. He's like a Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a different level. But not only that. So he runs the chat. He's the main mentor in the chat. It's full of really, really good traders. I'm gonna go over a few of my favorite mods. So a mod is a person that, the group that helps out a little bit more. So there's a couple of mods, and they're going to go over a few of my favorite ones. But it's like everybody in there has something to contribute. It's a real team effort. It's kind of really great support. There's a lot of value in there. It's more so about your charts. So they don't care about what you make, which is great. because that puts a lot of FOMO in people. That people now they do show you their big gains, which I'm going to be showing you, but it's more so about your charts, your entries and exits. You put them up, people break them down for you. So there's huge value in the chart breakdowns themselves. That's one of my favorite reasons that the chat room is cool, is because the charts, when Mike puts his charts up in the other mods, you get to see kind of the inside the mind of the trader when they take such trades. So the entry and exit points are all indicated. I want to make something clear. If you're looking for, I have to be honest, if you're looking for a chat room that calls out entry and exit points, then this isn't the one for you. They don't do it, okay? So it doesn't happen. I have been in chat rooms where people call it entries and exits, and that's fine. That's cool, like it helps people too, but these aren't the guys for that. They're kind of more concerned about educating you to do it yourself and not to spoon feed you, which is good because, like I said, you're not always going to have people there to do that for you, so they kind of more educate you down the road of doing it for yourself, giving you the kind of education, feedback, support and stuff like that to do it instead of calling it out. So, but if you are looking for a chat room that calls out kind of entries and exits, then this is not the one for you, and that's just me being completely honest. Like I said, it is $99. We're going to break down a cool look inside it in just a second. We're just going to wait for a couple more people. Let's go do it now. Let's just do it now. Boom. I'm going to pull myself down a little bit. I know what I can do. Sorry, because we're live, it might take it just a little second. Okay, so this is what the chat room looks like. Again, half it is cut off. Just give me a second and I might be able to fix, just because when I'm live on the screen, the software is not great to use that I'm using. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is the chat room here that we're looking at. Okay, this is the Iknk chat room. Over here, if I find my mouse, there we go. Over here is the live trading room. Okay, so this is where, again, it does get quiet in the afternoon. So it does kind of go quiet, but that's like most chat rooms in general. It's absolutely packed in the morning. But for example, in the live trading room, this is where from the morning people will call it stocks they're watching. They'll put up the news, the flow. They'll kind of all go through their ideas. Again, people like put up charts, like I was saying here. Here's Big Mike putting up some charts with his entries and exits. You get to kind of see that, and that's really valuable. Here's another one here by Big Mike. Like you get to see his trading style. Like here's all his shorts. Like just it's killer. Like it's absolutely crazy how good some of them are. So this alone in the chat room is just, to me, it's so valuable. It's crazy. Like as I said, people are all helping each other. Now in the live trading area, you don't ask questions when the market's open. There is a section for that over here. It's called trading questions. So if you have any questions, you put them in there, and people help to answer. They all kind of work as a family to help you out. When in the live trading room, when it's live, it's kind of strictly down to business. We're talking about stocks and what's moving. Like I said, people are calling out stocks. They're not calling out your entries and exits, but they're calling out stocks. They're putting up their charts. So that's kind of the trading room. I mean, here's another one here. Like you just get to see like what people at such a level like Mike and Foos and everyone's at. You get to see them in their mind for a minute, and it really, really does help. Here's another trade here again, going short up here, covering going short near the 250s, covering into the 220s. But not only that, he's averaging down, he's averaging up. Here's another guy here. So everybody kind of jumps in to benefit. You kind of like look at this and say, well, why did he go short here? And you break it down and you're kind of learning yourself. You're saying, well, there's clear resistance here around the 460 area. So he shorted into that, and it's like, oh, okay, I've had to learn something. So it's not just constant P&Ls, and he didn't put up here what he made because no one gives a shit in the chat room, and that's the cool thing. They're all just there to help motivate. Over here's the mod section, like I was talking about. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Burnham and Feta D are my favorite mods. There is a couple of more mods in there, but personally, these guys are my favorite mods. Solely being the content they put up is great, and they're really, really good at helping people and kind of no problem if you have any questions to go over stuff. Over here we have a chart and profit showcase. So what people made, they can put it up. Again, if you don't want to get FOMO and you're a beginner, and you know, our beginners are obviously going to be attracted to what people are making. That's just natural, but it's a bad habit to make. But you kind of go through here, see what people made. Like someone's after making $6.5 grand on a trade. Like, it's crazy. What to make here? That's obviously paper. I doubt you made 125 grand in a trade, but like here you go. It's another chart here. Why are people doing it? It's pretty sweet. Like $45 for the day. I mean, he's a beginner, but still, green's green. But we're probably going to get down to big gains here, $3,000. So you get to put up your charts here with your P&L if you want. It's optional. Here's a guy putting out his plan, what he done. He bought the break, he entered, he sold, quick scalp. So here's a guy, $160. I mean, it's a complete mix, which is great. It's not just people like making insane amounts, which they do, but it's also normal people, beginners that are just starting out, that are making reasonable enough. There's $1,200 today on that crazy stock. OPTT. So that's kind of the chart, or the pattern and the profit section. Like I said, you have trading questions, you have a hangout area where people just talk. In here you have pre-market prep, okay? This is sick because scanners, we know trade ideas costs $100 a month, $1,200 and something dollars a year, maybe $1,300 a year. So what they do in the chat room is he puts up the scanners, and his scanners are set to gappers, which we all mostly trade gappers. So you click in, you get to look at his scanners, what's gapped up. We're looking at the float. So if people don't have scanners, this is a great advantage to have a look around at stocks that are moving. You get to find the flow. It's a nice breakdown. Again, you get the gappers that are gapping down. So the scanners are put up every morning, which is sick. So as you see here, we're going up through the scanners. Really good benefit. It doesn't have to be in it. Most chat rooms have them. Sorry, not all chat rooms have them, but it's nice when they do have them. Free trading resources. I mean, he just recommends his books and stuff like that. Not his books, but other people's books. Other than that, like that's the chat room. Again, there's testimonials, but I don't want to go into all that. There's announcements. If you are in the course, this is where you get your mentoring access, where the classes go on and things like that. Make myself bigger. So that was just a quick look into the chat room. If I can find my mouse again. So slow once I have it on live screen. So I mean, like each morning they'll put up their live broadcasts of their stocks, what they're looking at. Again, a breakdown of what they kind of expect. They don't kind of, like I said, give you the entries and exits, but I'm a fan like that. They don't. It's good. It really does help you long term. Like personally, I'm a fan. I have to say, I like the chat room. I do, and you get. I mean, I'm in a few chat rooms, but there's certain ones that I dedicate most of my time to, and the the Iknk one being one of them. I think there's a lot of value in it. For a $99 once-off payment it's. I mean, you'll you'll see the value in it yourself. Comparing it to $99 once off payment is crazy, just even for the use of the scanners, even for the use of Big Mike giving you advice and helping you, or putting up charts and you can kind of see in the mind. It's just, if you're looking for a good group of people that actually care and want to help people, there's no kind of snobbery or ignorance in it. So if you do ask a question, you're not pushed off like to make it feel silly, really. Or like I said, it's a mix of amazing sick traders right down to beginner new traders who are just getting started too. Like you can see from the gains they put up, it's not just crazy scary traders that absolutely kill it every day. It is full of normal people like me, you, and everyone else. I just wanted to go live and do something different